Hello, Star Wars fans. I thought I'd touch briefly upon the subject of Episode 9 and why it is doomed to fail. Just briefly, though. It is doomed to fail because Episode 8, The Last Jedi, exists. If you are serious Star Wars fans, I'm sure it is quite common of you, before a new Star Wars movie releases at the cinema, to watch the previous Star Wars movies leading up to the upcoming release. And there's been a lot of YouTubers worried that the divided fan base might forget their hatred of the current direction of Disney Star Wars. And I'm here to tell you that that won't happen, simply because Episode 8 exists. Because it exists, and when fans watch it, they will physically cringe. I can only get a few minutes into The Last Jedi, up until the point of where Hux is getting told a Yo Mama joke by Poe Dameron, and that scene is so unrealistic. Even in a Star Wars movie, which is a fantastical science fiction movie, that is just so out of place, and it could not happen. It takes you right out of the movie, and it just goes on from there. And at this point, the hatred of The Last Jedi is so palpable to the fan base that there is no way that they can watch that and stomach going to see the conclusion of this trilogy. It is impossible. They can't forget their anger at the direction of Disney Star Wars and the virtue signaling and the attack by Lucasfilm employees upon the fan base. It won't go away. Unless Disney throws away this trilogy and makes it non-canon, it will be impossible to move on from this trilogy. They will not make money from Star Wars. So Episode 9 is doomed to fail simply because Episode 8 exists, and as soon as anyone who watches that Episode 8, The Last Jedi, before going to see Episode 9, and they're going to see it at their home and not at the theater where it's all hyped up, even if they haven't seen it since it was in theaters, it is a whole different experience, and it is not a good experience. It is a letdown. It is disappointing. The story sucks. The characters suck. The plot holes, there are no more plot holes to continue that are interesting. The characters are boring. And that's Episode 8, The Last Jedi's, Rian Johnson's fault. And no matter how J.J. Abrams tries to move on from Episode 8, it is impossible. It is simply impossible. Thank you guys for listening to me vent there. It had to be said, and I hope if you agree, you hit that like button. If you disagree, say something in the comments. If it's a different argument than what's been said by the news media, maybe I can discuss it. If you really like this video, I have a catalog of other videos talking about Lucasfilm and Kathleen Kennedy and Carrie Hart and why it's just a big problem. And if you like those, hit the subscribe button. I will be trying to release a video every couple days. And thanks for listening, guys and ladies. Take care.